You two, seriously, I mean, you talk about it as if you can't have a husband who is both handsome and rich. Really, I mean, think about it. You have one wish, right? You might as well capitalize on it. Make it as big as you can, right? If I could choose a husband, he would be both wealthy and beautiful, handsome and with a fine lineage. That, my dear friends, would be the ideal husband. It so happened that as these three girls, before the age of Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, when we started competing with each other and comparing our lives with one another, when life was simple, remember? I'm that old. These three girls, way before all of these things, while they were chatting simply on the roof, it happened that the angel of luck and the angel of mercy were taking a midsummer stroll together. And they heard this conversation. So they swept down to the rooftop, and there they listened to the chattering on the roof by the moonlight.
Why don't you grant the wishes of those maidens? I swear that had I been in your place, I would have given each young girl her wish. In fact, I shall not leave this place until you smile in the faces of those lovely maidens. One of your broad smiles that fulfills the most difficult of wishes and the wildest of dreams.
What the wishes? Darling, you know nothing of their circumstances. What? Give each young girl her dreams? I have strived all my life doing that, yet I never managed to please anyone. Very well, darlings. I do not want to disappoint you. I shall smile broadly at these three maidens. Their hearts shall beat so fast they shall think their wishes shall come true.
So it was that the angel of luck decided to give each of these three girls their wishes. Do you remember what they wished for? The first one, does anyone remember what she wished for? Rich, yes, she wanted a rich man. Didn't matter if he was dull or boring. What about the second one? Does anyone remember? Handsome, even if he was poor and had no money, it didn't matter. She just wanted him to be handsome. What about this one? Both of them. She's the clever one, isn't she? Well, the angel of luck gave them their wishes. Indeed, she married a handsome one who showered her with gifts. She married a poet, not just handsome, but a poet who knew how to work the room, who spoke the most beautiful words. And she married a young heir who was not just good-looking, but came from a line of royalty. And the wheels of time turned. And the angel of luck smiled at some people and lifted them to the highest of highs, and frowned at others and reduced them to the lowest of lows. But the angel of luck was curious to know what happened to those three girls after all those years had passed. So he turned his nose to the air and he followed their scent, and he found them in their old school. You see, the school had invited all the alumni and their families, and it was holding a party in their honor.
رقة حسنك وسمارك رقة حسنك وسمارك تقولي لي جايبة منين خفة دمك ده شعارك خفة دمك ده شعارك والمعنى بالرموش العين يا محلى روح يا محلى روح يا محلى الروح يا سمر أوتاري يا مام سليتك أوتاري يا مام سليتك وسمعك من وحي الله معك من وحي الله وبلحني ياما ياما حكيت لحني ياما ياما حكيت ما منك غير نغمة يا محلى روح يا محلى روح يا محلى الروح يا سمراء.
The angel of luck saw the first girl standing in the center of the room. And she was laughing incessantly, dressed in the most beautiful fur and the finest jewels. And standing next to her was a man with such dull, boring eyes that really he looked like he was sucking the life out of the whole party. But she was laughing incessantly. The angel of luck gave her a piercing look so that he could see through her soul what her real thoughts were. And she was thinking, oh, God. What bad luck I have. I chose this man so mistakenly. He really is dull and boring. Every morning I wake up, he has nothing to say to me. He follows me everywhere. I don't have a single moment to myself. Yes, he showers me with gifts, but if you saw the gifts, they're so boring. I mean, what has happened to my life? I didn't see it happening this way. Yeah, okay, he pays me compliments. He's constantly striving to get my attention. I just find it so boring. Look at Jamila. She married this handsome poet. They look so happy with everyone around them. Oh, she looks happy. What hard luck I have. What hard luck. So the angel thought, okay, let's see what happened with this one. And he shot her a piercing look that showed him where her heart was at. And here's what she was thinking. What hard luck I have. What hard luck. I really chose a nightmare of a husband. Can I tell you how many times I've heard the same poetry again and again and again? Oh my God, he's so full of himself. There's no space for anyone else. I just lie there, discarded and ignored, while everyone is doting over him because he's so beautiful. Even beauty, trust me, gets boring after a while. Oh. Look at Nasima with her furs and her gold and her jewels. She looks so happy. Oh, what hard luck.